So what can you learn from this bodybuilder? Well, there is a lot. But if I had to narrow it down into a sentence, it would be that the privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. I want to introduce you to Jason Gallant, a natural bodybuilder who has positively changed my life in a very significant way. My goal with this video is not just to reveal his secrets, but I also hope you'll be able to use them to positively change your life as well. So you're wondering, what makes Jason so successful? The answer boils down to three key things: the Eternal Child Archetype, his own individuality and individuation, and the final secret you'll discover at the end of this video. Let's break it down. Let's dive into the Eternal Child Archetype, or the inner child, or as Carl Jung called it, puer aeternus. To give you a better understanding, I want to share a personal story. Namely, that the idea for this video came to me while I was reconnecting with my own inner child. One day, I took a walk along a river near my home. It's a quiet, secluded spot, surrounded by a forest, with very few people passing by. And as I wandered, I found myself lost in memories of my childhood. Back when I was a kid, me and my friends would often walk upstream while wearing waterproof boots. It might sound like a silly thing to you, but to us, it was more than just walking through water. It was an adventure. We never knew what we'd encounter, and each step felt like a new discovery. Every stone, every ripple in the water, every bend in the river held a sense of mystery, and to us, the river wasn't an obstacle. It was an opportunity to explore, to face the unknown with excitement and curiosity. In those moments, we weren't just walking against the current. We were embracing life with a child's sense of wonder and playfulness, where even the simplest activities transformed into grand adventures. And that's the core of the Eternal Child Archetype, the ability to carry that sense of curiosity and wonder into adulthood. It's about seeing life not as a series of rigid tasks, but as an ongoing exploration, a journey to be enjoyed and experienced. And this is precisely how Jason Gallant approaches bodybuilding and life. For him, fitness isn't about sticking to a strict routine or grinding through workouts. It's an adventure, a chance to communicate with his body, discover what his body is capable of, how it changes, and most importantly, his aim is to enjoy the process. Jason embodies the playfulness of the eternal child within him, seeing each workout not as a chore, but as a new opportunity to learn, to grow, and have fun. His approach reminds us that the journey, whether in bodybuilding or life, can be joyful if we let our inner child lead the way.
And in this process of being primarily concerned with things, their ever-increasing production, their ever-increasing consumption, we ourselves transform ourselves into things without knowing it. We lose our individuality in spite of the fact that we talk a lot about it. We follow leaders who don't lead. We believe that we are acting on our own impulses and convictions and opinions when actually we are manipulated by a whole industry, by slogans, and yet nobody has any true aim. We are alienated from ourselves. We don't feel much, certainly we don't feel intensely. All we are after is not to be different, and we are frightened to death to be just 2 feet away from the herd.
Jason certainly is not afraid to step away from the herd. He even became a shepherd himself of sorts. He certainly embarked onto the complex path of individuation. He respects his own and other people's individuality. In terms of his bodybuilding journey, I'm talking about Jason's unique bodily constitution, his muscle structure, his build, how his body responds to different exercises. Everyone's body is different, and Jason has mastered the art of listening to his body. He understands that what works for one person might not work for him, and vice versa. Jason doesn't follow a cookie-cutter approach or workout plan. He adapts his training to fit his unique body and physical needs. And often he even changes up his training routine as a way to challenge his body in a different way. For example, certain exercises that might be ideal for someone else could be less effective for him, and vice versa. This is his individuality at play, knowing and respecting his own physical differences, and tailoring his approach to suit those differences. This is a lesson we can all learn from Jason. Individuality. It's not just about physical fitness, it's about recognizing and embracing our unique qualities, limitations, and strengths, rather than trying to conform to someone else's standards. In fitness, as in life, understanding and honoring your individuality is essential for long-term success. Take a simple example from the gym. You often see people with headphones on, blasting music while they're working out. Well, there's nothing inherently wrong with that. I've noticed that many of them seem disconnected from their bodies. They go through the motions but without mindfulness, focus, or presence, like they're on autopilot. I used to do the same thing as a teenager. Headphones on, mindlessly lifting weights, not in the moment, not connected. It felt robotic, like I wasn't truly alive. On top of that, the gym was a very toxic place for me at the time, because of my peers and because of the entire environment. And Jason helped me realize that I don't owe anything to other people. I am responsible for my own health. And if somebody's laughing at me because of the way I'm performing an exercise, and because it's not within the rules or the dogma or the guidelines that I should follow, I just ignore them, because it's my life, not theirs. It's my body and my health. And if I'm going to injure myself because of the way they tell me to lift the weight, well then, who's going to be injured? Them or me? Me. So Jason really had a positive impact on my life in that way. And I'm hoping he's going to have a positive impact on yours as well. If the gym is a very stressful place for you, well then apply the knowledge that Jason has, and you'll soon realize that it's actually a wonderful place where you don't owe anything to anyone. You're just in tune with yourself and your body, and that's all that's required. You should be formless like water and just let yourself be carried by the process. This is where Jason's secret comes in. He respects his own individuality, but also he honors yours. If you follow his channel, you're in good hands. He will guide you and inspire you, but he won't walk the path for you. That journey belongs to you alone. This idea of individuation is captured perfectly in a quote by Carl Jung. Do not compare, do not measure. No other way is like yours. All other ways deceive you and tempt you. You must fulfill the way that is in you. The hidden secret is this. While we often seek answers externally, the real answers are within. While individuality is about recognizing your own unique traits, individuation is the process of becoming your true self. It's about integrating all parts of your personality, your conscious mind, your unconscious, and your shadow, and creating a harmonious, fully realized self. By the way, that's one of the reasons why Jung was so obsessed with alchemy. The concept of mixing different substances and creating concoctions is just like integrating those different aspects of your personality, such as the eternal child, your shadow, your anima and animus, etc., which climaxes through individuation. But it's important to mention, unfortunately, not all realize this, and they often die before their time, without even experiencing anything like that. So, in a way, Jason's journey with bodybuilding reflects the process of individuation. For Jason, bodybuilding isn't just about sculpting the perfect physique. It's about understanding and integrating his body, mind, and spirit. Through his workouts, he connects with deeper parts of himself. He's not just building muscle, but working on his inner self. This is where his approach to fitness transcends the physical. It becomes a spiritual journey of self-discovery. For those familiar with the Greek ideals, Jason embodies the concept of kalokagathia, the harmony of physical beauty and moral virtue. And for the German philosophers among you, he's on the path to becoming the Übermensch, the higher ideal of human potential. As Jung stated, individuation is the process by which a person becomes the individual they are meant to be. Jason's path in bodybuilding helps him and can help you on that path. It's not just about achieving physical goals, but about becoming the fullest version of yourself. Individuation is a lifelong journey, but through bodybuilding, Jason taps into this process, transforming not just his body, but his entire being. Now, the promised final secret you'll find on Jason's channel. It's a simple yet profound quote he lives by, and it goes like this: train the muscles, not the joints. So whether you're starting your fitness journey or seeking personal growth, remember the lessons from Jason Gallant. Embrace the inner child, honor your individuality, and pursue the path of individuation. Thank you for watching, and I hope Jason's journey inspires you just like me, and I hope that it motivates you to embark on your own path to self-discovery and transformation. If you're interested in his channel, I'll leave a link in the description below for you.
Mountain.